actually do this and what our setup is. So we thought we'd do a little bit of an outside tour and an inside tour for you, so you can actually see how we do this with our family of 7. So one of the first things that we ended up having to do was figure out how we were going to pull a tow vehicle, how we were going to actually pull a trailer, right? So we got this big old beast here. My Dodge Ram takes care of everything that we need to do without a problem. It's been awesome to have it on the road so far, and has really served us well for our 2+ weeks so far on the road. And then, obviously, we have our big North Point 375 BHFS, which is bunkhouse. I don't know what the FS is. Bunkhouse something something, which has the rear bunkhouse and the inside, which you'll see later on in the other part of the tour. So come on around this way. We'll do a walk around to the other side, and we'll come back around and end up over here. So underneath here, we actually have quite a bit of storage. This storage is designed for a generator, which we don't have, but we don't really need it. But right now, this is where we store hoses and chairs and power cords and everything else that we need to actually have when this thing is hooked up and we're stationary in one place for a little while. When we keep coming around, we start to see that we've got a number of slides, and the slides are the pieces that are sticking out on the side of the RV, which expands to give us more room on the inside. So this slide right here is actually the master bedroom slide, and that one's a super slide, part of the living area, and there's one on the other side. We've got 2 30-pound propane tanks in here, which gives us our on-demand hot water as well as gas heat if we aren't hooked up to electricity. Auto leveling system, which worked at this campsite, which was awesome. So it only took us 3 places, but we got it done, which takes care of all the leveling, so we don't have to worry about that. And when we open up this, which looks like the kids have been playing in here a bit, is where we actually have quite a bit of storage. So all of our water connections, as well as storage that goes all the way through to the other side. So we keep ladders and tools and rope and suitcases and floaties and all the other outside type stuff all get stored underneath here. And we also have all of our water connections. So we have water coming into the unit, so washing machines, fridge, showers, sink, all that stuff. Just like you do in a regular house, just coming in a little bit differently. When we keep coming this way, you can actually see there's a little bit of well, it's also known as the Stinky Slinky, connected down underneath here that allows everything to drain out of the RV. So we actually have 2 separate sets of tanks on this RV for its size, because we have a bathroom in the front and a bathroom in the back. So everything gets kind of separated out a little bit depending on where the kids go or we end up using. Keep coming around, we've got the big main slide here. And then this is part of the bunk room in the back. So we'll end up seeing later on the other video who sleeps on the inside of this part from here. Our good old electrical hookup. So this unit, because it's almost 43 feet in length, needs 50 amps. So that limits sometimes where we can actually go. Can't really go off the grid very many places unless we added a generator in. And some campsites only have 30 amps, which we can still do, but it wouldn't give us everything that we have running right now. When we're plugged into 50, don't have to worry about anything from there, and it works just like it does in a house. Lights work, everything's on, so it's all solid from there. Keep walking around. There's a ladder to go onto the roof, but don't need to go up there very often. We also have, this is the other side of the bunkhouse. And in here, we actually have an outside kitchen, which we haven't used yet at all. It has a mini fridge in it, and a sink, and a propane burner. So if we wanted to cook outside, we could go ahead and kick out.
Open it up.
I don't have the keys on me. Otherwise, I'd open it up right now. So we'll show that. We'll put a picture somewhere at the end, sure, to include that. So we've got that from an outside fridge. This model piqued our interest because it had a second bathroom. And this bathroom is connected right to the bunkhouse where the kids sleep, which for us was important because it kept the traffic on either end, and if they had to wake up in the middle of the night, they could just go in here and use this. So we keep this door locked and these stairs up. We just don't want the kids getting any ideas to wander in and out. That one's really only for them to access inside from there. And then here is the slide that we have our fridge and our oven and our microwave are in as well. So all of this stuff expands, gives us a ton of space inside where we can actually move around and not feel like we're on top of each other. To be able to live and be inside when we're not out sightseeing, hiking, showing the kids and schooling them and doing that on the road as well. So that's the outside in a jiffy. So let's go on in and take a look on the inside.
All right, now we're gonna see inside. Come on and see how we live. All right, so you can come in the front door. When we first bought this, we had 2 recliners here that we got rid of and decided to put in a table instead. And the table we can expand on both sides. So we haven't used the other side. We usually just use this side if we need to sit in here and eat, or when we're doing school. And then the whole reason we traveled to Kansas City, we needed IKEA because our IKEA didn't have the chairs we wanted, but we have these stools that stack up. So we have 3 on this side and 2 on the other. We didn't know how many we would need. So we started with 5 and we'll see. When we bought this, we decided to paint it, or I decided to paint it. So we changed all of the wood white and changed all of the walls gray. Come on in, guys. This is where we keep our shoes. We haven't been able to come up with a better solution. So if you're in an RV and you have a good way to store your shoes, let us know, because sometimes we trip on it. It's not my favorite thing, but it's the best thing we have so far.
I got hurt.
Yeah, he did. He tripped over the shoes. On this side, we did have this couch here, and this was a dinette table with 4 chairs, but we wanted to have more seating space for movie night, because movie night is very important, right?
Yep.
We love movie night. So we actually moved this couch from inside of the bunkhouse that we'll show you in a little bit. We got it through the door and stuck it here, so we have extra space. And then we have a little, oh hi Lyndon, we have a little charging station down here for all of your iPads. Up here, I guess I'll give you a little bit of a tour of what we store in here. This is all of their craft supplies. This one is a mess. We need to clean it out, but that's all the electronics. Headphones, iPods, iPads, chargers. And then over here, this is all of the actual books that we brought with us, so everybody can get those. You need some help with your shoes? Okay. Over here, I didn't show you this, but this is all of their school stuff. We have it separated, Cohen and Tinsley and some extra stuff. And then these we left for pantry. So the snacks, so that the kids, you want to make Play-Doh? Yes, we'll make some Play-Doh. So the kids can't get into these snacks. And then up here we added in some bins. We have to make more Play-Doh because the Play-Doh we made was too small. Okay, hold on. We put these extra bins up here for storage. Those 3 are actually empty. And this one has the perler beads in it so that the little kids can get it. Okay, so that's life with 5 kids under 10 in an RV. Sometimes we just have to take a break. So, we're going to go this way. And I can show you, I guess over here we have all of our electronics, our PlayStation. This is more pantry stuff. We use the inside of the oven for storage for our bakeware and cookie sheets. We haven't done cookies yet. All of our dishes fit right in here. And then we did get, it came with a residential fridge, so we actually have quite a bit of space for all of our food. So we're only having to go grocery shopping like once a week. Maybe a couple other stops if there's something that we decide we really want, but it's pretty easy. For those of you who haven't been in an RV before, under here is our sink. So these pop out. We have some laundry we have soaking. The kids got slime on it. If any of you ever have kids with slime on your stuff, a little handy tip, soak it in vinegar and then rinse it off. It comes right off. So, but we put this here, and then we actually installed some command hooks down on this side so that we can hang them up when we're actually doing dishes and when we need them out of the way so they're not falling on the kids. And then we bought a garbage can that we just sit right out here with all these people. We kind of have a lot of garbage islanded. We have a lot of garbage. So, and then if you follow me this way, this is the kids' bunk room. We didn't paint this, but all 5 kids sleep in here. We took the baby's crib. This is actually the crib we got for our second oldest Tinsley when she was born. But we took the front off of it and just used it as a toddler bed. We were going to buy a toddler bed, but I really didn't want to spend the money. So we just did it this way. And it actually works out perfectly because we had these bins from before, and that's where we keep their toys. So it's easy for them to get at. It's easy to pick them up. The top bunk, this used to be where Brevin slept, our 3rd oldest, but right now we have Tinsley sleeping up here, so Brevin can get to the bathroom a little bit easier. We bought the ladder so that they can get up here easier. And then when we do sleeping, we have a play yard that we pull out for naps and for Lyndon's bed at night. So we just store it underneath here. There's some extra storage, and then we just put it in the middle of the room so that she has a place to sleep. On this side, we have Cohen, our 9-year-old, on the top, and then right now, Brevin sleeps down here. Over here, this is where we keep our diapers and wipes. So it needs a place. And then each child, on this side we did number 3 and number 4. So Everly's clothes all fit right here, and Brevin's clothes are all right there. And then the other side, it's the same thing. We have Tinsley on the top, Cohen on the bottom, and then Lyndon, being the baby, she has these 3 drawers, and then this is controllers and DVDs for the kids' TV. Up here we have all of their board games. We haven't used them very much, but they're nice to have on days that we do need them. And then this is the special stuff that the 2 older kids had. Pokemon cards, books, whatever special that they don't want their little siblings to get into. There is storage underneath this bed, but it's really hard to get to, so we haven't really figured out what to put under there. Right now I hide things under there that I found that we brought with us that we don't really need. We're going to be going back to Texas in October, so I'm trying to figure out what we don't need and minimizing even more while we're in here. And then one of the things we really liked about this is the kids have their own half bath with an extra door back here. So it's kind of hard to see, but they've got more storage. We really don't keep much in here because they all kind of use our other bathroom, but it's nice to have for the middle of the night if they have to go to the bathroom. And then it's just a sliding door to shut it, so if the baby's playing in here, we don't have to worry about her digging in the toilet, because she will. Coming this way, oh, I forgot to mention this, we have a little bit of extra space, so this is what we do for the baby's high chair. Hi, Lyndon, we'll be right there. We can take this outside with us, we can put it on the floor if we have picnics, attach it to a chair, but it fits right in here, so we don't have to worry about where we're putting it. Lyndon, you want to show me your favorite spot? Yeah? Okay. This is Lyndon's favorite spot, our 2 stairs. This is where you play, right? Yes. Yes. Yeah, and she's learned how to come up and down the stairs. You going to show them, or are you going to stay up there? Okay, come here. Should we show them the bathroom? All right. So right up here, we have the bathroom. Let's turn the light on. It's kind of a tight fit. Yeah. But this is the bathroom. Here's our shower. We actually have, this is really handy. It's a pop-up tub. I kind of wish we would have even had one of these when we lived in a sticks and bricks house. It folds up and then it pops up, and I can actually, we've actually had all of the kids try it at one time or another. I can fit Lyndon and Everly, our 3-year-old, in there at the same time, but that's been wonderful, so they can still have their tubs. But there's, again, lots of storage inside of here. I have all of our toilet paper stored up in here, towels. Yeah, so that's the bathroom. It actually is a pretty good size shower, so that's nice if we need to put more than one child in there at a time. And then coming in this way is the master bedroom. So here it is. You want to play, Lyndon? So we have our dresser over here. Bob got 2 drawers here. I got 2 here. I get the top one and he gets the bottom one, so it's actually quite a bit of storage. This is what we do with our laundry. We kind of make sure all the laundry is done before we travel, so we don't need any place to put it, but we're doing laundry every day, so it's easiest to just leave it out so we can get to it. And the way we can do laundry every day is with our washer and dryer. So we kind of went back and forth trying to decide if it was worth the expense to add it in. And honestly, I just didn't want to take 5 kids to the laundromat all the time, so we kind of decided to do it. And now Bob does all the laundry, so I guess you'll have to ask him if he'd rather be going to a laundromat and escaping for a while, or if he likes having it here. It was nice when we had to do all of the bedding, when we had some accidents and had to wash the sheets to have it. He's done laundry at 2 in the morning before, so that was nice to have. And then, should we show him the closet? Yeah, you want to show him the big closet? This is our closet, and it's actually a really nice size. We have all of Bob's stuff is on this half, all of my stuff is here, and then down here we have dresses and the long sleeve stuff for the kids. So all of their stuff didn't fit in the other room. We probably could have fit it if I folded it, but a lot of it was on hangers. It was easiest to just put it in here when we moved in. So for now, I'm kind of keeping their long sleeve stuff in here so that they don't mess it up and dig into everything. As the seasons kind of change, I'll probably start pulling some of their long sleeve stuff and putting it up there. And then there's actually storage back behind here, and I use that for stuff that I know we're not going to need to get to because it's just a pain to get to. So underneath the bed, we have storage too. This is where I keep our extra blankets, extra bags. Our church bag is under here, so we have it for Sundays to keep the kids busy while we're at church. The beach towels are under here, so that's a nice extra little space. And then there are these little cubbies on each side to put little things in, but we can't really keep much in there because when Lyndon comes in, she just rips everything off of the shelves. So we keep some books in there, but keeping the books in there means that every time Lyndon comes in here, we have to pick all the books up off the floor. So it is what it is. I've kind of noticed, I feel like we have more storage. We have more storage than we really need. But I guess that's a better problem to have than not having enough. So that's the tour of the inside. If you have any other questions, I can do more, another video about how we keep things organized, or some of my must-have things for being in an RV. But yeah, that's the inside of RV. So thanks for coming and checking it out. And